Well, hello and welcome. We are at the Disney Transportation bus area here at Disney Springs. Last year, the Disney Skyliner opened, and other than some couple of issues, it's been running to us pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to ride it, so we're going to go hop on a Disney Transportation bus to Pop Century. So yeah, let's head out. All right, we need to go to Pop Century Resort. Looks like we need to go to Station 18. So let's catch up with the family and head out. All right, we need to go to 18. Looks like our bus just showed up.
And we got Goofy.
And we get the Goofy bus. So we're gonna hop on and head to Pop Century. So, because there's 5 of us, they told us to come to number 6. We are kings of the bus. All right, so once we're on the bus, what we're gonna be doing is when we go to Pop Century, we're gonna hop on the Disney Skyliner. From the Disney Skyliner, we're gonna go from Pop Century to the Caribbean to Epcot, Epcot back to the Caribbean, then Caribbean to Hollywood Studios. That way we can say we've ridden all 3 lines. So that's the same thing as Pop Century. So let's head off to Pop Century, and we'll see you when we get to the Skyliner. So this is actually one of the buses that does have the USB port. They've been outfitting a lot of these new buses with USB ports, so pretty interesting. There's the new Riviera Resort, which we'll be passing when we're on the Skyliner. Oh yes, we are here, Timmy. Pop Century, one of our favorite resorts to stay at. Yeah. So, but to get to the Skyliner, we do have to go through the Classic Hall. So we're going to go through Classic Hall and head out to.
And smell that Pop Central smell.
So we're not sure if you could see this, but so what Disney's done is, basically their buses are running usually about every 20 minutes. But if you're going to Epcot Hollywood Studios, you have to use the Skyliner. They do have a bus that comes here every so often for those who don't want to ride the Skyliner. But they do prefer you to use the Skyliner to go to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Entering the Classic Hall. It's actually really cool. Of course, to the right is the registration area. To get to their cafeteria and their shopping, you do go in there. You do have mobile order pickup, the QR code to place an order. But we are going to head straight on through and head out towards the Skyliner. All right, we've made it to the Skyliner station here at Pop Century. Now, Art of Animation is not open right now, so the only people who are using the station here are those at the Pop Century. But we're going to hop on the Pop Century gondolas and head over to Caribbean. Looks like we are going to get the one with Hank. Here we go. Popping on in.
Put the space up.
Here we
Can we
go.
have masks up in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like.
All right, here we go.
No, don't put her in there. Oh, so I was gonna say.
And we're ready to fly. Doors are closed. Here we go.
It's hot in here.
Oh, fine.
That feels better.
There we go. Actually, it gives a very nice breeze in here with
And it's
it moving.
quiet.
I don't know what you're feeling.
And it is quiet.
Welcome aboard the
now
Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and EPCOT International Gateway.
Cross the water.
Cross the water, yeah. Caribbean.
We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Humongous, but,
Me? Is he?
All right, so one thing I do want to show you down underneath actually where Timmy's sitting is the emergency box. So like if you ever you get stuck, there's actually emergency kit. There's like from what I'm understanding, pouches of water. They've even got a journal in there so you could write down everything that's going on. The only time that I guess people, yeah, day 7.
day 21.
The only time people have actually, I guess, had to pop these open was shortly after it opened, it had that accident. But other than, really had no any issues. But yeah, so we're actually on our way to the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Yeah. Are you in it?
Almost. Do you want your other
There
crackers?
there's the Caribbean Beach coming into view.
Do you want your other crackers?
These circles are messing my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. This is our final destination. All passengers must disembark at this station. Transfers and return service are available.
Why do you stop?
Thank you for flying
Your
with us.
crackers?
All right, we're actually coming back into the station. What's actually been really cool is actually seeing the different gondolas going by. It's kind of like what's that game? I Spy.
I spy a blue one.
Alrighty.
I spy blue plane masks.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus pequeñitos. Reúna sus
All right, so we just got off the line from Pop Century. We're actually got to just go right across the way to head towards EPCOT. So we're gonna go hop on that, and yeah, let's head towards Epcot. All right, this one takes us to Riviera and Epcot, so we're gonna go hop on to Epcot.
Don't panic, it's okay. Yeah, there's no reason to panic. This is awesome.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm raising any bird. Whoa, and here's the roller coaster part. Now, here's the...
Definitely picks up some speed.
Yeah, it does. But this time we're going up.
This one has more airflow.
Yeah, and this one has it, and this one's going up.
That's feel better. You okay?
And this one's going up.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's
Aloha.
Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to EPCOT.
Almost Epcot. Oh, that would be even. That would be bad if this was
We are about
glass.
to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
And scary.
I know.
And like, Epcot ball.
So,
Epcot ball.
yep, we can see Epcot from here, but we're going to be heading into the
Wait, hold on. I
the
can see that-
Riviera station.
Star Wars. It's like a humongous golf ball. Where?
You okay?
Please remain
I
seated.
guess he just doesn't like it when we go down.
When exiting the cabin, please
In
supervise
park,
children,
what she says.
collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Mask.
Whoa!
Por favor,
Put your face
Wait,
on.
that-
We stay on.
hasta que las puertas
We
se
stay on.
abran automáticamente.
We stay on?
They said we have to go.
No. Tim, well, say hi, Tim.
That would be cool if they made a cartoon like that.
Oh yeah, besides they already have those. Yeah. They just have to look at, they have to get the character voices back.
This is the favorite.
Up, we're going up. We're going up this time. Okay, yes, I can tell this looks
Here
scary.
we go. Up to
Aboard
Neverland.
the Disney
We're
Skyliner
in Princess
at
and the
Disney's
Frog.
Riviera
So-
Resort.
So you noticed.
There's Epcot. You just barely see it through the window.
Oh, what's that? Wreck-It Ralph?
All right, so we're actually in the turn station. This is where it takes you around slowly about a little more than 90 degrees, and then now it'll shoot us right into the International Gateway Station to EPCOT. All right, coming into EPCOT, here's the Ratattouille ride, the green building.
This concludes your journey aboard the Disney Skyliner.
It looks almost done. I mean, it should be, I think, open by now, but I think due to the virus,
is available. Thank you. We hope
obviously,
you enjoyed
you know,
the most magical flight
got
on
delayed,
Earth.
but the entrance is basically about right there. You would enter right through there. So it looks almost done. Of course, now you can actually see the backside of the Eiffel Tower. Of course, keep trying to get it. There we go. But yeah, I cannot wait to ride Ratatouille's Adventure. Looking forward to that. And now we're coming into International Gateway, which is the gateway to the World Showcase area.
Until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your
Whoa,
step.
those are
Thank you for
those
flying
got
with
some
us.
butterflies.
Put your face on.
All right, so we just got off at the International Gateway station. So we have to get off, and then we have to enter back in there. Of course, behind me is the temperature check to get into EPCOT. Again, we're not going into EPCOT. We're going right back onto the Skyliner. And here's where basically we exit right here, and now we are going back in to the Skyliner. So one thing I liked about a lot of these stations are they are unique to each area. This is EPCOT, so it's got an international, almost European style. Obviously the Caribbean has a Caribbean look. Pop Century has a more of an animated. So we're getting ready to head back on. So let's head back towards the Caribbean. All right, we're back in the gondola. We're heading out of International Gateway. And actually we're in a gondola that does not have a wrapping, so we actually will be able to see a little bit better. So I'm gonna hop over.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner.
It's our banana.
It's our banana. We're in a yellow one.
We're
So here's a little bit better view because we're now in a wrap of Ratatouille's Adventure. Like I said, almost looks done. There's the Gastons. But yeah, there's the entrance. Almost done. Theming looks great. Cannot wait for that to open. And now we are headed back towards the Caribbean Beach Resort. Yeah, looking back, you can see that light blue building in the background. Cosmic Rewind next to Spaceship Earth. Again, another ride we cannot wait to ride.
So now I'm in control of the camera, so I'm riding backwards. It's actually more of a fun experience than riding it forwards. Because you get more like speed or
momentum.
Yeah.
Hello.
So yeah, there's experience with the back.
So what are you think of the Skyliner?
It's a much easier way to get around, and also it's got really great airflow when it's.
About the floor. It would be better.
Yeah, so Wesley came up with a neat idea for the floors of these gondolas. What would you?
It would be cooler if they had glass floors or like plastic floors, so you can see under you.
So if you're watching, in the comments below, would you ride the Skyliner if there were glass bottom floors?
Yes.
To see through.
The see-through. So our family would, but would your family?
Your journey on the
So another thing to show you, if you see where these the flat areas, that's for if by chance the gondolas do have to stop and they do have to evacuate. They do have special vehicles that would come down here and help extract guests out of the gondolas. And again, they've only had to do that once, and that was basically, I think it happened in the first month that these were open when a couple of the gondolas coming into the station crashed. But
well taken care of.
The guests were well compensated for the time that they were in it, because I think some guests were in these for up to 3 to 4 hours, because it takes a time to extract guests out of every gondola.
Final destination. Please
Oh,
prepare to
no.
Woo! It's like a roller coaster, Blake.
Today.
Roller coaster, but holding on to mommy.
Thank you.
So there's another good view of the Riviera Resort.
Oh.
Do what I do.
Coming into the Riviera Resort station. Again, we're going to stay on and head towards the Caribbean, where we're going to get off, and head towards Hollywood Studios. Whoa! I've gotten so close. So I did want to point out, because we were actually just talking about, what happens if someone has an emergency. We want to know what car you're in. So we're in cabin 141. So if we were ever to have a medical emergency or anything, you would go and you'd hit this button to be able to talk to someone and say, you have a medical emergency or this is going on. So it's really good to know that if you're up here and something goes on, you're able to talk to somebody at one of the stations. All right, so we just got off of the EPCOT line. So this is the main station. So just kind of behind me, there's the one that goes to Pop Century. There's the one that's going to Hollywood Studios. We're going to go hit the one at Hollywood Studios now, and then come back, and then we're going to take the bus back to Disney Springs. So let's hop on to Disney's Hollywood Studios. All right, here we go, off to Hollywood Studios.
I know, right?
All right, so now we are on the Hollywood line. We're in cabin number 208, the Sugar Rush.
Woo!
So here we go. That's where actually they keep all the gondolas when they are all off the line, because this is the main station. But here we go. Blake is having fun on his little roller coaster.
How?
And again, heading over to Hollywood Studios. Again, they also have the big open
Gentlemen
area.
and Islanders of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's
Thank you.
Caribbean Beach Resort.
Ooh.
We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yay.
Yee.
All right, so just to also show you again, they also have the open area for the emergency extraction vehicle that would come, kind of like a scissor lift again, to come up and get you out. But we're heading towards Hollywood Studios, so we'll see you there shortly. So since we're able to see the parking lot, this is Hollywood Studios parking lot. On a normal day, this entire lot plus this part of the lot would be packed. So honestly, because of the capacity, there's not many people here. Ride levels are low. But Hollywood Studios has been considered one of the busier theme parks here on the Disney property.
Please remain seated.
And we are
until
now
the doors
coming
automatically
into
open. When
the
exiting
Hollywood
the cabin,
Studios
please
station.
supervise children.
Blake's got his hands up for his little roller coaster ride.
Thank you for flying
Oh, that's adorable.
And we have the little marshmallow. All right, as I said before, the stations have a different color and different scheme. This is done for the Hollywood Studios theme. Really, really like it. At night, it really lights up very, very cool. So we're heading back on the Skyliner to head back towards the Caribbean beach to complete our entire run. So off we go. All right, now we are leaving Hollywood Studios Station. Off we go.
Whoa.
Back to the Caribbean Beach Resort Station. So I don't usually have Chrissy in the video, but I wanted to show my beautiful wife off.
He's sucking up.
I'm sucking up. I don't know for what yet, but I'm sure I'll find something that I can get something. But do you like the Skyliner? Yeah. Good airflow.
When the wind's blowing.
When the wind's blowing. Like I said, if it stops, no airflow. But yeah. So we're gonna continue on to the Caribbean Beach. All right, so that's going to do us at the main station of the Skyliner. Really, really nice transportation system. Good airflow in the gondolas. This is by far, other than the monorail, one of my favorite modes of transportation, get good views.
It's definitely something that goes against monorail.
Yeah,
A good contender.
I can see Disney putting more of these in eventually. So yeah. So that being said, we will see you next time on another review. Have a good day.
See ya.